Hi everyone! So doing another sponsor video, this time for TourBox, who wanted me to have a little look at their little controller thing for painters, photographers and content creators. So this is a sort of little side controller thing that you connect to your PC via USB, and it allows you to assign hotkeys to it. So instead of using your keyboard for hotkey shortcuts like undo, brush size, zooming in and stuff, you can assign those to this and it makes it a little more intuitive. So as I was using this for painting, I'm not too used to stuff like this, I'm quite comfortable with using my keyboard for shortcuts, but it didn't take me long to sort of get adjusted to this. Like after I started memorizing the buttons a little bit more, what I'd set on it, I could use it quite seamlessly. Like I kind of went through this entire painting without really lifting my left hand off of the TourBox, because it kind of had all the tools that I needed on there. If I found that I was missing something, like I had assigned some selection controls to the D-pad, like the lasso tool and transform tool, which I use a lot to sort of reshape stuff if something's too big or something. I found that I'd be needing to use the escape button and the deselect tool quite a bit, because like if I made a selection that I decided I didn't want, or like I wanted to cancel a transformation, that kind of wasn't assigned to my TourBox and it stopped my workflow a bit. As I was working, I just quickly assigned those shortcuts onto the TourBox so then I could continue working quite seamlessly, so I ended up using sort of control left as deselect, so like my control button is the big button to the side. And then I made the escape key, I think, control up, just because my hands seem to be in that position a lot, sort of near the control button and near the D-pad, so just a quick movement for that. I did find it a little uncomfortable to use sometimes. Like I mean this is kind of nitpicking, but I think I would have preferred the two little dot buttons to be off on the left, sort of switching the scroll wheel and the two dot buttons, because I found that my hand was over on that side a lot for the other controls, and using undo and redo is quite common, so I would have preferred that over there. I like the big scroll wheel in the middle, that's quite easy to access because I'm changing my brush constantly really. So in conclusion, I could see this being really useful, mostly for those who have trouble remembering keyboard shortcuts, or their keyboard's just a bit inaccessible, like for example if you're using a laptop and a monitor drawing tablet, usually the keyboard is sort of shoved to the side and a bit harder to reach. Or if you're just looking for a more intuitive way to use your hotkeys, I could see this being really nice. I've been quite happy with using my keyboard, so I've never really considered using something like this, but I would like to get more used to it because it would make working that much quicker and easier. Unfortunately, it's a little bit pricey, but it's very robust and I can see it lasting a long time. Again, like with previous reviews, I'll keep you updated in the comments below. I have been using it for a few weeks already and it's totally fine. I got used to this really quickly after memorizing the buttons, and I've been quite happy using keyboard shortcuts for like 10 years, so I feel like it's something you could get used to really quickly. If you're interested, I have an affiliate link to share with you. I've put it in the video description below. There's also a little $10 coupon code in there if you want to use it. I get a little bit back if you use the link, so I'd appreciate it a lot if you did use it if you're interested, but of course you don't have to. But thank you for watching, and thank you TourBox for the sponsor. It's a neat little thing. I'm excited to use it more. Thank you very much. Bye bye.